Heroes Ultimatum is back. Yeah, you heard me clearly. Heroes Ultimatum is back. Now, for those of you who don't know what Heroes Ultimatum is, it is a My Hero Academia game that came out about 2 years ago. But shortly after it came out, it died. And we have seen a similar game to that recently. Pixel Piece. Pixel Piece. Yeah. Literally the exact same thing. Except My Heroes Ultimatum did last a little bit longer. The main problems with this game was that, one, it did not have too much content. After you got to whatever the max level was, that was all there was to it. Two, the PvP was kind of stale in my opinion. It didn't really flow smoothly. It was kind of too basic. And three, the progression in the game was literally like boring as heck. You had to do quests, and the quest would involve you either fetching something, looking for something, or beating up bandits. Again, the game closed down, and over the years, over the past couple of months, they did say the game was going to come back out, but delay after delay after delay after false promises, we are finally here. Heroes Ultimatum is around the corner, and I have some exclusive footage from you guys from 2023 Heroes Ultimatum. Yes, exclusive footage. For this footage, we are on Frost Melody's channel. I'm gonna hit the subscribe button. I already liked the video because I was sent this by somebody. I can't remember. Someone sent this to me. But Frost Melody, shout out to Frost. I already know who he is. He has got some Heroes Ultimatum gameplay, and apparently the developers of the game gave him the thumbs up for this video. So let's check it out. The volume is super low. It's super low.
And talk more about HU and explain some stuff.
I'm not gonna lie. See, based off of this what I'm seeing, the game looks completely the same. Usually when games have a revamp, they change either visually, blah blah blah, they make the map bigger, etc. Obviously they probably haven't shown us everything they've added, but this is exactly the same. Exactly the same.
Watching the video, background music is not copyrighted, so yeah. Well, anyway, let's get inside the video.
His volume is so low, so I'll try not to
this
overspeak
is the
him.
menu for the game.
The menu's different. That menu looks fire. I ain't gonna lie.
Visually appealing. That's the GUI. If you guys didn't see.
Dude, hold up. Let's pause here. So now we got heroes, we got villains, we got neutral, and we have this. Now, what I will say is, this is it's too much. At least for the hotbars, it's too much. I ain't gonna lie to you. It doesn't need to be that like powerful.
It didn't really change. They're really focusing on.
You got the EXP bar at the bottom.
That's what Rash told me, and all the new quirks that they're gonna add.
Yeah, the game looks exactly the same.
Because they're just really.
Look at the combat is exactly the same. They didn't change anything. The abilities look exactly the same from 2 years ago. So wait, what did they spend 2 years doing?
Animation bugs. You might see like GUI clipping over another GUI. Simple.
The level. So this is how you look for quest. That looks exactly the same, of course. Yeah.
Simple.
Don't know what
like
that is.
But it will be fixed later on. Anyway, let's go to the lab and spin. I'm gonna speed this up so it just doesn't take.
Bro, is it the game's exactly the same?
Too long. Yeah. So let's go to the lab and speed it up.
Okay, so what's he doing at the lab? Oh, he's spinning. Okay, interesting. So the spins are exactly the same. Yeah, the spins are exactly the same. Hold up. Let me go back there. Was that in-game currency you can spin with now? Okay, you can spin with in-game currency. Okay, so that's different. We're going to be able to buy spins with in-game currency. So I guess that is a good incentive to grind the game with. Because this is Roblox. This has to be in-game currency, I'm assuming. And then Hell Flame, Fierce Wings, 1 for All, Overhaul, Explosion. The exact same quirks in the game. It's the exact same. Nothing's changed, bro. Alright, we're gonna skip through the spins because we know what's in the game, and the spins look exactly the same. Alright, he's out here now.
Then
so like he was trying to get electrification.
Of me fighting another HU mod. He kind of runs away at the end. I don't know why he was running, dude, and spamming his overhaul abilities. I swear, that's what people are gonna do with overhaul, and I do not want to see it in
The PvP looks exactly the same.
This is where
And
he
the
starts
the problem I had with the PvP before is if you see after the M1s, right, it just like pushes them back. It feels a little bit stale. I don't know how to explain it, but it feels bland. It doesn't feel smooth. It doesn't really feel interactive.
Yeah,
in my opinion, it feels simulator like.
And then spamming his attacks, but you know,
like
it
it's
was
not
a fun fight. It was easy.
I don't know how to explain it. You'll get what I mean if you play PvP games.
So, yeah.
Because it feels like you just M1 and then use abilities, and the abilities are just an extension of your M1s. They don't really feel like.
But
don't know how to. I don't know the word I'm looking for.
I got permission to record and post all this from the.
It's not satisfying. That's the word I'm looking for. It's not satisfying.
Yeah.
It's pretty stale. Like it's pretty grounded, stale. It's not like.
Bro, look at this man.
It's not interesting. That was the problem I had with it before, and it doesn't look like anything has changed with it.
Look at him.
Like look how like slow they're running. And if you watch My Hero Academia, it doesn't feel this slow at all.
It takes so long to block break someone.
Feels like I'm playing ABA. Feels like I'm playing a stale version of ABA. So that's the perfect. Perfect example.
Did block break, it would make it so much easier.
A reverse version of ABA, like a stiff
so
version.
Much harder in some situations.
Because ABA, you can be quite fluid with the movement, and this is just kind of like
oh my god,
really
this
stale.
Was such a scuffed 1v1.
And now you can argue and say, oh, the 1v1, they're not trying, they're just showcasing whatever. But still,
for his life.
It feels like a game that came out in 2020, 2019. Which it did, but the game's getting a revamp, and absolutely nothing has changed.
The same, it's just, you know.
Everything is the same. They're just re-releasing the same game. Essentially, you probably added more content, that's about it. Because look, that says level 55 plus. So they probably added a little bit more content, but the game looks exactly the same as it did before.
For it and
if they needed to add content, I know damn yeah, it didn't take them 2 years to do that.
I don't know. I'm just showing you guys it. It's pretty poggers. It's basically the same, but you know. Yeah, see, this is the new UI. It looks really nice. That's the new, like, quest UI. On the top left, or it's more like middle screen left. And then.
All right. See, what is this? Is this some sort of scouter? Do we have scouters in My Hero now?
That's the new, like, quest.
I'm a bit confused. All right. So power 20, agility 20, stamina, question mark, defense 35, quirk ability, question mark. So we're gonna be able to scan opponents. I'm not, but why do you know the power, agility, but you don't know the stamina? If you know the power and agility, why don't you know the core? I mean, they probably didn't use the ability, but still, I'm not understanding why, you know, we have this ability in the game.
It's more like middle screen left. And then we gotta head to the thug boss. I might die because I don't.
Okay, so he's about to fight a boss. I'm gonna be skipping along the video because I've already played. Nothing is different about the game. I thought we were gonna get a showcase on a completely new Heroes Ultimatum. This is the exact same game. All they did was update the UI. I know damn well it didn't take 2 years to update the UI. This looks cool. This looks clean, but this is overbearing, like super overbearing. And it literally overlaps the EXP bar. It looks super unprofessional. Like they just rushed through it. And I hope the devs are listening so they can
electric grab. This electric grab is overpowered. Same with the
it's literally covering the EXP bar. Who implemented this UI to the game?
It's gonna be broken for PvP too. And I think they did remake the effects for
yeah, the game's the same. The combat is plain.
I don't know. I couldn't find any like
stamina bar. You got your health bar, and then this is the block bar. Look, if you see when he's blocking, it goes down.
Electricity.
Look, it goes down.
I don't know. It
just doesn't look polished, bro.
Couldn't find any like YouTube videos on electric.
Like, it's not even like the bar is going down. There's a small line which is barely noticeable going down. Come on, bro.
Compare, but
this was not 2 years worth of work. And
don't
I look at this clip on that I'm gonna put. That was made in 24 hours. If that was made in 24 hours and it took you guys 2 years to do this, come on, bro.
Sometimes
don't lie to me.
Like the don't connect. Well, that I kind of just missed that. Like I guess I'm just that bad. Damn, this guy has 240.
He used his abilities, so why is it saying?
Oh my gosh.
Probably doesn't have a quark. Never mind.
This is still an honest. Yeah, I
Boss
think
quest, Gadget Lab.
People mind. Okay, that night that's.
We didn't get to see much of the gadgets during the release because not all of them worked.
Show that. So, on HU and good day.
Alright, thank you Frostmoney for the video. Overall, Heroes Ultimatum actually looks really plain. It doesn't look like anything was revamped, updated. I don't know what here took 2 years. The game looks exactly the same it did 2 years ago. This is constructive criticism, harsh constructive criticism, because I'm not too sure if the game is... The game's gonna release and die, if I'm gonna be quite frank with y'all. It's gonna release and die. It's the exact same game, okay? Alright, I said it. It's the exact same game. Bro, the game came out and died 2 years ago for a reason, and we're releasing the game and we haven't even got rid of the reason. Let's do better.